Shezz.
Hi, I'm Shezz.
I'm Gav.
And this is our Beneteau Oceanis 430. We made our dream a reality. Welcome aboard to Astrid the Wombat. Welcome back to Sailing Astrid the Wombat. In our last episode, we finished 5 days of amazing dives here at Tulumban, Bali, packed our gear and headed to Sindhu Beach. Join us now for our final episode in this Bali series, where we scuba dive Padang by and meet some very friendly turtles at Nusa Penida. We also learn about the cultural and religious significance of Nyepi Day and go into the mountains in search of the Ogoh Ogoh.
Got the bruise.
We are looking for Ogoh Ogoh out on the bike today, and we've seen a few already.
Didn't see any coffee shops, but
Yeah, we've just found a coffee shop, so we're pretty happy. We've seen a few Ogoh Ogohs on the way. I'm not that quick at getting the GoPro up and running on the back of the motorbike, so Gav has to stop for a bit of a refresh, and then we're heading up into the hills.
wow. Rightio. So we've got no idea where we're going, but I believe we're down here somewhere. So we're going to toozle along here, because there'll be some religious stuff there, maybe some Ogoh Ogohs, and then we're going to cut up into here, and then we're going to come up over here somewhere where it says rice fields, Ubud's rice fields. Then we'll probably have some lunch, and then we'll be horribly lost by then. So we'll turn our phones on and we'll try to come back maybe a different way, and then tootle back to Sanua. What do you reckon, guys? Good plan?
In the days leading up to Nyepi Day, or Silent Day, there are many religious events involving offerings, and the streets are beautifully adorned with these incredible grass decorations, handmade using various grasses. But we were on the back of the bike, looking for something a little more exciting, because we were in search of the Ogoh Ogoh. Now, the Ogoh Ogoh are an integral part of the Balinese New Year known as Nyepi. Ogoh Ogoh are giant statues made from materials such as bamboo, wood and paper, and are often adorned with colourful and intricate details. The tradition of Ogoh Ogoh originates from Hindu beliefs in Bali and stems from ancient mythological stories. According to legend, Ogoh Ogoh are used to drive away evil spirits, especially the Bhutakala spirits, believed to roam on the night before Nyepi to cleanse the universe. Ogoh Ogoh are not just giant statues displayed in parades, they also carry deep meaning and symbolism. Each element of Ogoh Ogoh holds its own significance, such as facial expressions, body posture, and the accessories used. Through Ogoh Ogoh, the Balinese convey messages about the battle between good and evil and the importance of maintaining the balance of the universe. The Ogoh Ogoh celebration usually takes place on the night before Nyepi, known as New Year's Eve. On this night, the Balinese gather to witness a spectacular Ogoh Ogoh parade filled with music, dance and joy. Traditionally, after the parade, the Ogoh Ogoh were burned in a ceremony symbolising the destruction of evil and the purification of the soul. The following day is Nyepi Day, also known as Silent Day. And on this day, the island comes to a standstill for 24 hours, with no lights, music, nor noise, and transport is halted. Everyone must stay at home, and it is a time for reflection, meditation, and self-purification.
Oh, gitu? Halo. Bilang halo.
The following day it was an early start. We caught up again with Shane and headed out to Padang for 3 of the most amazing dives that we'd done in a while. It was incredible there, excellent visibility. Shane got the opportunity to dive a slightly different area and we all had a brilliant day.
Thank you. Awesome. Fantastic. So exciting.
Hell yeah, look at this.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
That's great. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Brilliant. Thanks a lot.
We're at Shotgun Social again tonight. Tacos and frozen margarita night. How would you rate your frozen margaritas, babe?
Well, I'm having 2. Had the lime one. I don't know much about the margaritas. I thought it had salt on the rim and a whole bunch of other stuff in the margarita, didn't it? I don't know how it goes. But anyway, I give that about a 6. Pretty good. There's lime. And you can taste the lime. This one is strawberry. And you can taste that it's strawberry. I'll probably give that about a 6 as well. I don't know, what about you? Here, spin it around and I'll go on you.
I love frozen margarita. I would give that frozen margarita an 8, the lime one. And I would give the strawberry one a 7 only because it's I prefer the lime flavour. But in terms of frozen margaritas, these have been, I think they're pretty excellent.
Right.
So big dive day today?
Epic dive day today. We did 2 dives at Nusa Penida. No.
No.
Padang Bai. which was looks to be set up just for diving and snorkeling and stuff. It's really good actually. So yeah, anyway, we did the 2 dives. The first one was a bit of a drift along just coral on the floor. The second dive though was unbelievable. It was a wall dive for most of it, and we just drifted about walking pace. Oh my gosh, so cool. Anyway, so that was my highlight of the day. And I don't know, should I do Shane's highlight of the day?
Yeah, do Shane.
Hi, I'm Shane. I miss diving with Bill. Oh, I wish Bill was here. Oh yeah. Yeah, for you.
What was the favourite thing that you saw on your dives, Shane?
Oh, well, I don't know, it's pretty hard to, I don't know, I really like those frogfish, pretty cool. Yeah, that's my favourite thing. Yeah. What about your favourite thing? Tell us everything. All the questions you ask me, answer for yourself.
Two dives at Padang Bali today with Shane, which was really cool. Good experience for him to go out with different dive operators and dive off a boat and see that different experience. He did his first roll off the boat. Pretty funny, flipped himself right over. We got a bit of a laugh out of that. And I think my favourite thing was we saw a seahorse today, which was really, really cool. And also, yeah, frogfish was super awesome, and just heaps of nudies, like heaps of different nudies and some really different morays as well. Like just so much to see in the dive. It was beautiful, a beautiful dive. So yeah, stoked, and can't wait for more dives on Tuesday today. So we've got a day out of the water tomorrow, apart from our pool, and then back underwater on Thursday. It'll be great. Hi everyone. We did 3 dives today at Nusa Lebongan. We were supposed to be Nusa Penida, and we'd booked for manta dive today, which we've done before, and it's excellent. A bit disappointed they got us out on the boat and then told us that the manta dive site was not accessible. Large waves breaking on it. We actually messaged yesterday about the weather and said, is the weather going to change the dive plans? What's going on? We were informed that they were going ahead. And then once we got on the boat where there was no turning back, they told us no, it wasn't accessible. So we're a bit disappointed in that. We probably would have canned it had we known. The alternative was 3 drift dives. I hate drift dives personally. If they're gentle drift, whatever, but they're not a gentle drift over here from experience. Anyway, first dive was okay. It was an okay drift dive, but we're after the underwater photography. It's very difficult. Dive 2 was outright dangerous. The current was ripping. We estimate between 4 and 6 knots. And like a washing machine, like up and down, and you know, no control. In the end, we had to abort the dive, do a flying safety stop. So safety stop while we were like being absolutely smashed by current and zipped out. We were doing a safety stop with SMBs deployed, and then we surfaced and needed to literally hold hands to stay together. And we were, I estimate, 150 to 200 metres beyond the exit point of the original dive plan. It was really not ideal at all, and quite dangerous, and should not have gone ahead. There were divers of less experience than us, and our concern is always that it puts them off diving in the future, having experienced something like that. So yeah, not overly impressed with that. A third dive was another drift. It was slightly more controlled, not dangerous. It was just, you know, quite quick, not great for photography, not what we paid for to see. So all in all today, quite disappointing. But on the upside, we got some really good turtle footage, and we saw some really big turtles. I think that's probably the highlight for me. That and the fact that we surfaced with our SMBs, and we're, you know, like we at least know what we're doing, and we were able to be seen and collected. There's also a mola mola on the surface. That was quite cool. part of the second highlight for me would be this espresso martini that I'm having right now as a wind down after a really, really difficult day of diving. So I'll put you over to Gav and his thoughts on the day.
Hey friends, well, I finished my espresso martini and that was probably the best part of my day, because the drift diving, I don't mind drift diving if it was just 1 or 2 knots and you're just cruising along and you can fin back to take a photo of something, but we take our cameras. I mean, we took like 5 photos on the last dive, and it was the middle dive, the one that Sharon was talking about, was probably maybe 5 knots, 6 knots probably. I feel bad if I'm over exaggerating, but you can't swim against it to take a photo of something. And anyway, shit, up and down. So I feel like we got ripped off today. Lunch was good though. And now we're on the terps, so it's all good news in my world. All right, here you go, here's the girl again.
The other low light of today was that our good friends / family left today. So they flew out while all this was happening today. Gav and I did say that we're very glad that Shane wasn't on the dive with us today, because it would have been added responsibility for us. And for a new diver, as I mentioned before, the risk is that they experience something like that and then it makes them fearful for future dives. Definitely not a dive for someone that's new. There's a lady on the dive today that was open water certified only, and she had her own dive guide. He literally had to hold on to her, and she had no control underwater in that current, which you would expect for someone that doesn't have a lot of experience. But she got off and she looked at us and said, I never ever want to do something like that again. And thankfully we were there to talk her through it, and that was okay. But we're really glad that Shane didn't have to experience that as a new diver. So yeah, that's probably another thing that we're grateful for. But yeah, our Melburnians have left. We're at Shotgun Social again because it's $5 espresso martinis, and we figure we earned quite a few of them tonight. So yeah, we're going to kick on. And when I say kick on, I mean have dinner and probably be in bed in about an hour. See you guys. The next day was our last full day in Bali. What a magnificent trip it had been. And we decided it was a great time to take the bike right up into the mountains and see what we could find. It was a day of exploring. us how long to get up here on the bike?
Hour and a half.
About an hour and a half, yeah. And it's really cold as you come through the mountains, which was really nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, we need a jumper.
Yeah, we did need a jumper, which seems crazy, but it was really lovely. And then all of a sudden, we were stopped to pay
$10.
$10, yeah.
Yeah. What for? Oh yeah.
Oh. And as soon as we paid the $10 and came through the gate, this is where we were. So.
Oh my God, that's why we're paying $10.
Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Yeah, in the background is a volcano.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
It's very cool.
This is a beautiful place, isn't it?
It's our last day today in Bali, so what a great way to explore some more of the country. So.
We thought we'd put some K's on the high bike.
Yeah. Hey guys, so it's our last day. Well, not really. We leave today, so we're just having breakfast and then we'll get a cab to the airport. So pretty much our holiday is over. So I thought it might be fun to do a highlight of the holiday, which for me would 100% be the diving at Talamban. And of that, I think maybe just like getting my photography a lot better than it has been. I really enjoyed that. And also seeing the rhinoceros and the pygmy seahorse was really cool. So I think they would be my highlights. The whole Talamban end, it's been really good here as well, but that diving was incredible. So that's my highlight.
Hey friends, so Talamban was the best thing for me. Diving with our friends, great. Price, great. Animals, great. It was awesome, really cool. But we hired a bike a bit bigger than what we would normally get, a motorbike, and or a motor scooter or whatever you call them, and then we cruised up into the hills yesterday. That was fun. Had a really good day. There's awesome footage of that. But anyway, there you go. So that's the highlight for me.
I should add that we had another fiscal conversation last night because it's been a while since we've had this amount of time off in a row, and we are ready to go. Our whole
Not ready.
We're not ready. We want to go. We're ready emotionally, but yeah, there'll be a spreadsheet created by the end of the week, and the march is on for us to get our sailing skills, get the jobs done on the boat, save the money, and hopefully you'll all come along with it, so that then when we do eventually cast off, you'll be right there with us and feel that excitement. So yeah, it's on, guys.